Hi guys. Hi guys, it's Elle and today I will be doing a second gen K-pop makeup look. Sorry if you hear anything in the background, I can't control the noise of the neighbors. One of y'all suggested I do a second gen K-pop makeup look. T-Ara's Ji-young was suggested, and she also has a diamond shaped face, so I think the contouring process will be quite similar. So I found a nice brown wig because I think she mostly kept her hair brown. Most of the pictures that I found on Pinterest were of her with brown hair. So brought out my new wig. Before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and put in some contacts. These are Pudding Brown, I believe is the name. Jiyeon actually has like much darker eyes, but I think this is cuter. Plus her eyes I don't think are like dark soul black. And the other lenses I have that are brown are very, very dark or very, very large. I want to do this look justice, so I want to keep my iPad in here so I can constantly be looking at references. I don't know if you could tell from my other makeup tutorials. I never look at the reference picture most of the time. So we're going to try our best and actually look at the reference pictures. Her makeup during this time was obviously of the times. It was very kind of like Ojong inspired. They always had her in some thick eyeliner, very smoked out. During certain eras and different comebacks, they would like lighten it up a bit, but she had that signature liner. I had a few of y'all say that y'all preferred when I just yap during these makeup videos instead of just only talking about the makeup. So I'm gonna try to be talkative. I'm just not a talkative person, just desperately trying to figure out what to say. I don't know, I smoked before this, so like, which probably wasn't a good idea because I just go non-verbal. I'm doing BB cream instead of foundation because I feel like the base is very light. Her makeup doesn't look to be super glowy, but I just like the primer that I'm using. Here lately in my life has just been working out and attempting to eat right. But today, I don't know why I woke up and said that. After one plank, I was like, I'm gonna make a grilled cheese and I'm gonna sit down somewhere. I don't go to the gym. I work out at home because that's more likely where I'm going to actually be consistent. If I relied on the gym, I still wouldn't go. So that'd be the issue. I used way too much. There's so much left on my hand. Oh, and guys, I changed the lighting. Do you like the lighting? Trying something new. I saw like one TikTok about dynamic lighting and I was like, I need to get on that. Now I need another one in front because this ring light is not very bright, but isn't it cute? And I can change the colors. Isn't it neat? I've actually worn this wig before. I had to rebuy it because I ruined it the first time. And when I do my brows with this wig on, I always use this palette. I always use the shade that's, I've hit pan in. Her eyebrows are kind of angular, I feel like. They're not super thick. They kind of fit her face. They go all the way out to where her eyeliner goes. So I'm gonna do the best I can, and then if I need to come back and make it a little longer, then I will. Her arch is slightly higher. I think that's the general shape. We'll have to fix that with concealer. Of course, gonna use my T-Fit concealers. Going to use the peachy shade in the Warm palette. The tiniest bit on my finger, and I just dabbed the lowest part of my bags. The reason why I use the peachy shade is because when you use a peachy shade on top of a more yellow toned product, it perfectly blends away your bags. Usually people will use like a yellow concealer but then bake with a more pinky peach breast powder or whatever, but doing this also works as long as it's one peachy shade and one yellow shade. I don't really care too much about the rest of my face when it comes to dark circles or dark spots. Just my under eyes. We're then going to go into the deepest shade in the neutral palette with a flat brush. Okay, I think I got it. These may be too thick. Spray the face. I've already been doing my makeup for 15 minutes and got nothing done. I keep going back between blending with a sponge or a brush. Usually I do both in general anyways, but with concealer I get very anal about it. I treat my face like a painting. I've been trying to blend less on my actual eye bags because they're just gonna do whatever. And at that point, it just feels like I'm highlighting my bags. Oh, and y'all, I messed around and got fungal acne again. For real now. So, I've been trying new products. I literally had to rewatch my old video on how I got rid of my fungal acne the first time to see like what products I need to buy. Some of them products were too expensive. I was like, I don't know how those products fell into my lap because I sure did not pay that price. So I'm trying out this new product that has mugwort in it because I heard mugwort is good for fungal acne. I love herbal solutions. I forgot to do my nose. Just a little something slide. For her nose contour, I don't see too much going on. It's mainly the tip of the nose and right here near the eyes that I see is the most defined. Everything else is just like straight down. And also contour the sides of my cheeks. I might do it a little extreme with the powder when I get to powder contour because back then everybody was supposed to have a V shape. So we gotta cut everything right here. Of course, we're gonna use our go-to Be Glow shading stick. Because I have a diamond shaped face, we're gonna start right where my ear is and go slightly down at an angle. And then when it comes to my chin, this natural shadow line that I just had right here is where we're gonna contour. And then once we blend it out, it's going to be all super shaded. Usually, I try to leave a bit of more of a gap right here, but the contour back then was quite extreme, and it was just straight up gray. Can you tell the difference? I don't know if you can tell. Now let's move on to the nose. There's a little more definition, I feel like, at the bridge. Is that the bridge? Yeah. Straight down the sides. And then the tip of the nose seems to have a little more definition as well. There is no button nose, so I'm not gonna do that. So my biggest gripe with Korean makeup, especially during this time, is the lack of blush or this faint, super faint blush that everybody was using because I don't know what it is. Like, I'm like, surely they didn't skip it entirely. Maybe it's just a blush that I just can't really see, or maybe it's just super faint. Maybe it's like coverage, whatever. There is nothing on the face, I swear. On some of her pictures, it looks like they put more so like bronzer right here, but in all of the other pictures there's nothing except for something right here. It's very faint. I only really see it on certain pictures, and I don't want to just go without using any. Like, I feel I have to put something on my face. We are going to use this blurry pudding pot in the shade Without. I feel like I could delicately put this on, and I think this is more of a summer color. I'm not sure, I think it is, and that's kind of what I want to go with. So I'm gonna just put it in the center, like barely anything, but enough to look like I have color. And then none on the chin, none on the nose, nothing anywhere else. I think that's about it. I'm going to spritz my face one last good time. I'm like looking at my face and I'm like, am I sure there's nothing else? Like, this is literally it for the base. Everything else is the eye makeup because the lip products ain't much either. This is boring. Wait, actually, before I go on to powder, I want to put this on my eyebrows to lighten them up a little bit. Blondie brown. Ain't much product off in here, but it's enough to look different. It's a little softer because I made these brows way too angled. I'm going to powder off camera. We're back. Go ahead and go on to the contour. I look so good. I really think I just like makeup in general because I will watch makeup tutorials and like random different styles and be like, that's my new makeup style now, and I think it's just I just like the style. Like, I mean, I just like makeup. I think I just like makeup because the process is fun. But like, I be trying to change my whole identity every time I find a new one that I like. And I'm like, I just realized I can just do that makeup when I want to do it. It doesn't have to be like my thing now. You know what I mean? You can try out things without it saying anything about you necessarily. Oh, I should have blended this out a bit more. Now onto the nose. I think I keep doing my nose contour crooked, but I don't know how I keep doing that. Nothing so crazy, very normal. I think that's normal contour, I don't know. It looked crooked. It's okay, it's okay. Now, what is there to do? I'm not gonna follow up with powdered blush because there just isn't a whole lot. There's no need for me to do so. I want to do her slightly more extreme eye makeup look. So I think I'm actually gonna start with eyeliner and then go from there. For this look, you're gonna need a gel liner. I think a gel liner first will be the best bet because then you can blend it out nicely. And so hers just goes kind of right out, I believe. And then bring it down to our bottom lid. And I guess I'll go ahead and do the whole eye. Let's do the other side. Honestly, kind of out of laziness, I think we're just gonna do most of the eye look in this palette because it's not like we got too many colors going on anyways. It's all brown and black. And the main picture that I'm using, a little bit of the eyeshadow is kind of sparkly, and there's all of these shades have some sort of glitter or shimmer in them. We are going to just go ahead and jump into the darkest color in this palette. And where we already drew that line, we're gonna kind of blend it mainly on the top, not the bottom lid. I feel like already this has transported me back to 2009. Now, I like T-Ara, but my knowledge of them is not vast. I know beep, 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 beep. Why am I uncoordinated? Anyways, only know that the Bo Peep song, and then there's another song of theirs I know, but I often get them confused with Kara. Who did the song that was like, oh, 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 oh. Who did that one? Whoever did that one, I like that one. I don't know much about T-Ara, and so at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna like talk about K-pop and talk about the different eras that I like of T-Ara, and then I was like, I don't know T-Ara. Take a random black eyeshadow. Gonna do the same thing. Just making it deeper. Ooh, it's not like that in the front. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm trying to do it accurately instead of just going off the rails. I think I did that when I did the first gen K-pop makeup look. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be, not this. I'm gonna take this black and mix it with this dark brown right here and do the under eye bit. I want to take this highlighter and put it right towards the end of my eye. My eye, not the actual eyeliner, but kind of connect it with the eyeliner. Ooh. For my gyoza, I want to take the lightest shade in this. I'm taking it on the angled brush because I think that's the best way for me to get this done. I don't want to drag it down too far. Next, I'm gonna just take the center shade and lightly accentuate my gyoza, mainly in the front. I don't think I want to bring it back too far. I'm gonna take this one, of course, put this on my gyoza, mainly in the front. I'm gonna take this highlighter from Fui, and I'm gonna, probably should do this before I set my makeup, but I'm gonna use it as highlighter. A very subtle highlighter, that's why I'm using this one in particular. It's not like bam in your face, it's very soft. And I want to also dab this all over my eyelid because the makeup is a little shinier than what I have going on right now. Because this is like a jelly consistency, that does feel weird on my eyelids with the placement. Her lips seem to be pretty plain. She just often wears a bright pink lip, so I'm going to be using shade 112. Doesn't look like there's much lip liner, but she does have a more rounded top lip. Okay, I think I will do mascara off camera and then come back with the finished look. This is the finished look. I forgot to go back over my eyeliner in the inner corner and sharpened it up a little bit, and of course added my moles. It feels like I'm missing something, but for the most part I think I did the look justice. I think this turned out way better than my Park Bomb makeup. I wish I knew any T-Ara songs off the top of my head. I'd be singing them, I'd be dancing them. This is all you get from like that. That's it. It does give second gen K-pop, without a doubt. I just don't know if I see Jiyeon. But this is cute. I like it. I don't hate it. Me and her obviously don't have the same eye shape, so I think that's what makes it look a bit different. But nonetheless, it eats. Of course. I hoped you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications so you never have to miss another video. Bye!